Fortnite Runners has completely changed the game, almost feeling like a new chapter, with a whole host of new locations to explore and new items to wield. Players may very well be wondering exactly what has changed. Lifty Lodge. Found in the snowy mountains of the northwestern corner of Shattered Coast, Lifty Lodge is the island's very own ski resort. Ride zip lines, discover lodges, and battle it out among the wintry woodlands. Lade Landing. Lade Landing sticks out for this season, being one of the few returning locations. Only this time, the Cough Town is no longer covered in snow. Chop Shop. The Chop Shop is an auto repair shop and garage located on the west side of the island. While there is not a lot here, players can get stuck into harvesting as much metal and brick as they want. The Battlewoods. The Battlewoods sits just north of the center of the island and is home to the Grand Golden Reel Theater. There's also plenty of woodland, restaurants, and sewers where you may be able to rescue John Wick's dog. One Keeland. One Keeland sticks around for Season 3, only this time being moved over to the far east of the island. Expect fun rides, games, and more in this area. Calamari Canyon. For those that dig seafood, head to Calamari Canyon, located on the west side of the island. Here you can find the lighthouse from last season, and plenty of loot to set you up for the rest of the game. Frosted Flats. Frosted Flats now sits in the ruins of the Ice King's fortress. Here, you can find ice cream and slushy parlors, along with a secret vault. Golden Grove. Golden Grove is a 7 operating base located on the far east coast of the island. The location is ripe with trees and also has a secret subterranean level. Sinister Strip. Sinister Strip has been taken over by the Dark Voyager, now sitting just south of the center of the island. This now renamed Sinister Strip is full of surprises, like a secret vault. Heatwave Harbor. Summer is kicking up in Fortnite, so escape to Heatwave Harbor. This little spot sits in the southwest portion of the island and is complete with hotels, a canal for water combat, and plenty of stone materials. Shaken Sanctuary. Team Foundation is recouping after their catastrophic defeat, retreating to Shaken Sanctuary. Expect new buildings. Plus a hidden bunker where you can find Jonesy recovering after crossing paths with Gino. Sunken Shores. The water is rising, and Sunken Shores has gotten the worst of it. This flooded coastal suburb is falling apart, but players can be rewarded for at least putting the wishing well back together. Cluster Coast. Finally, we have Cluster Coast, the lavish headquarters of Cluster the Duck. Here, find his duck-shaped yacht, an epic suite, and even a few secrets. There are a range of different vaults that players can find in Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 3, all of which offer the chance to grab rare chests, Sprite chests, slurp barrels, and much more for some epic loot. These vaults can be opened with keys, with the locations of nearby vaults being shown on the map once you have obtained a key. As of the launch of Chapter 7 Season 3, players can get one of 3 mythics from different bosses around the map. Each seemingly spawns in several different locations, with all of them sharing the same potential spawns, making them difficult to track down. Void Blade boss. You can get the Void Blade's burst rifle or a legendary surgical burst rifle. Wolf boss. You can get Wolf's Maven auto shotgun or a legendary Maven auto shotgun. Skeletor boss. You can get Reacher extending shotgun or a legendary extending focus shotgun. Here is how to rescue or pet John Wick's dog in Fortnite. John Wick's dog can be found into specific locations on the Fortnite island. The battle woods and the sewers underground, Sinister Strip in the southern building. The dog itself will be locked in a cage if this is your first time finding camp, with 2 guards surrounding it. Take out these guards and then defeat the additional guards that rift in as reinforcements. Headshots are your best bet for getting this done quickly, as they allow you to deal the most damage. Upon defeating all the guards, head up to the cage and interact with it to rescue John Wick's dog. Doing so will unlock the dog pen and ink sidekick for battle pass owners. You will also get other rewards, such as a chance for a legendary or mythic lancehead pistol. At Cluster Coast, there is a secret vault you can open by placing a rubber duck into a display case. To get the key, you'll have to spot a mysterious rubber duck wearing a pair of glasses. I found it around the golden water fountain in front of the mansion. However, it can also spawn in the swimming pool in the left room of the mansion. Also check the aquarium in the mansion and the pool outside. The duck will spawn in one of these 4 locations. Take the duck and head to a giant cluster poster. There is a door to the left. Go in the door and find the display case. Place the duck inside and the floor will lower, taking you to the secret vault. Head inside and you'll get to rare chests, to ammo crates, and plenty of gold. I also found a legendary hunting rifle from one of the rare chests. The Wishing Fountain is a landmark that you can find over a Sunken Shores flooded area. You will find the Wishing Fountain on the eastern side of Sunken Shores, opposite the Styx restaurant. If you head to this location and there is no water flowing from the fountain, to activate the Wishing Fountain, first head over to the water pumps and interact with them to repair them. Once the water pumps are repaired, proceed to the southeast corner of Sunken Shores. Here, you can find a water tower. Interact with it to repair it. Now that both parts are repaired, head back to the Wishing Fountain. Here, you can spend 200 gold to make a wish. Rewards can range from epic rarity weapons and gold to various healing items. Head to Sinister Strip and you can find the prison building in the north area, marked on the map above. Once you're inside, you can head down the stairs to find the locked cell, which is guarded with electricity on the bars. You need to deactivate the north and south prison security grids to open the cell. The rare chests are the main reason to unlock the cell, as not only is this a quick activity you can do at the start of each match, especially since most players won't know about it, but it's also the most common way you can get the limitless 7 sliders to drop, which grants you infinite slides and durability. To get the Mythic Striker pump shotgun, you will need to complete the duck race minigun. This can be found on the bridge north of Heatwave Harbor. Simply interact with the ducks and follow them until they reach the finish line. Here, there's a small chance that the Mythic Striker pump shotgun will be dropped.
Did you know there's a secret lighthouse mechanic hidden in Fortnite? Most players completely miss it. First, you need to activate the lighthouse. Once it's turned on, it starts projecting 2 powerful beams of light across the island. Now here's the secret. Follow those beams, and you'll discover hidden loot chests that normally don't exist. As the light reaches them, the chests suddenly appear out of nowhere and become available to loot. The game never tells you about this mechanic, and unless you know exactly what to look for, you'll probably walk right past it. So next time you see the lighthouse, don't ignore it. It might be leading you straight to free loot. Be quick! If you don't open these chests in time, they'll vanish before your eyes.
Driving a vehicle through a car wash in Fortnite provides multiple buffs at once. It immediately restores the car, fully refuels the gas tank, grants a speed boost, and heals players inside. The East Car Wash, located just south of Golden Grove, hides a small underground laboratory. It's one of the season's hidden Easter eggs and is widely believed to be a reference to Breaking Bad because of its hidden underground lab theme. What's inside? The lab isn't huge, but it usually contains a guaranteed rare blue chest, additional floor loot and ammo, a chance to find rare sprites or items depending on the match. To complete the Wish's speedy recovery to Jonesy quest, you need to go to Shaken Sanctuary. Enter the main building where Jonesy is recovering inside a medical slurp tank. Walk up to the tank. When the prompt appears, press the Interact button. The quest will complete immediately after the interaction. The secret island house with museum statues is a hidden base located on the cliffside island, just south of Heatwave Harbor. The mysterious collector's hideout is packed with relics from past chapters, including Greek mythology statues, Doctor Doom lions, and chapter to artifacts. The Aquarium Trap. If you look up at the ceiling of the base, you will see a secret aquarium. Shooting at it will cause the glass to break, splashing water on the ground and covering the whole place. The Golden Grove Cave is a hidden cave system, located beneath Golden Grove in Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 3. It's easy to miss because the entrance is tucked into the hillside on the edge of the forest. What you'll find inside: several chests and ammo boxes, good floor loot, making it a decent early game landing spot, a guaranteed rare chest where you can often find sprites, multiple exits, allowing you to escape if another player follows you. The mystery door is a secret, randomized feature located in Battlewood that requires 500 gold bars to open, because what's behind the door changes every match. It's one of the most unpredictable and highly sought-after Easter eggs on the map. Once you spend your gold, the mystery door opens to reveal a completely randomized room. You could get anything from massive loot to a funny troll.
Alright, so let's talk about sprites. The sprites are so important to the season that they have their own tab up here in the main menu. At the very start, you have to pick a sprite. It doesn't really matter which sprite you choose. Just pick one, go in, that's all. First of all, let's view the basics. Under the Sprite tab, this is your Sprite collection gallery. You can see that there are images that are undiscovered because they don't pop up unless you find them in-game. Note that some of them have the Battle Pass icon in the bottom right, and this says unlocks a style of the Guardian in the Battle Pass. The sprites can be used to customize the skin of the Guardian, so they can pilot the Guardian mech suit. If you don't own the Battle Pass, obviously that doesn't apply to you. Thanks to additional quests, you will be able to customize individual parts of the Guardian, changing the color, the shape of the arms and legs, and the helmet. Each sprite has a level to it. They start at level 1, and you have to level them up. Your ultimate end goal is to get them all. Level 5 is Sprite Mastery. So, how do you level them up? Find sprites in chests while exploring the world or by eliminating opponents. Equip a sprite to gain its power. Level up equipped sprites and their powers by eliminating players, opening chests, and extracting sprites. Equipped sprites are lost when you are eliminated. Extract your sprites at an extraction site to save them to your collection and earn sprite dust. Use sprite dust to summon lost sprites back or at sprite stations for upgrades and services. Basically, you find the sprites either walking around on the map, by eliminating players, or in chests. There's certain chests that always spawn sprites, but otherwise you can just randomly find them in normal chests as well. To level them up, all you have to do is get eliminations, open chests, open ammo crates, open barrels, food boxes, anything. All that will level them up to the ultimate end level of 5. Each time you gain a level, they gain power. If you want to see what they do, go to your inventory or your gallery screen. It tells you on the right. The fire sprite creates a fiery burst when you deal enough damage to an enemy. You can't see how they increase in level on this screen. You only see that in-game. The demon sprite siphons some health and shields when you eliminate an opponent. The earth sprite gives you a chance to find additional rare items when opening chests. In the top right, you can see the sprite dust counter. You get the sprite dust when you extract the sprites. Sprite dust can be used for a variety of things. Summon lost sprites. Buy upgrades and services. Purchase portable extractors. For example, this demon sprite died before I could extract him. If you die with a sprite, they're gone. But because I found him before, he went into my gallery and I can bring him back with sprite dust. I hit summon, it costs 3000 sprite dust, and now he's back. You can only resummon sprites that you've successfully extracted before. So, if I take the sprite into a match and die, I can always resummon him because he's already in my gallery. There are also rewards. For every sprite that you master, level 5, you get rewards. The first reward was a back bling called the Extraction Frame. Other rewards include portable extractors, 7500 sprite dust, 40,000 season XP, more extractors. Additional cosmetic styles. You have to master 7 sprites to level 5 to unlock all rewards in part 1. So, I equipped the fire sprite before entering a match. Because I equipped him, he's on my back and ready to go. The sprite creates a fiery burst, and if we look in the inventory screen we can see exactly how much damage is required to trigger the effect. Each level improves the sprite's power. You can also drop sprites on the ground and pick them back up again. When they're on the ground, it tells you how much sprite dust you'll receive by extracting them. One downside is that sprites replace your back bling, so you can't display your back bling while carrying a sprite. Now let me show you a sprite chest. These guarantee a sprite. I opened one and got King Sprite. I opened another 2 chests and got an Earth and Water sprites. You can even carry extra sprites in your inventory, meaning you can extract multiple sprites in a single run. To level up your active sprite, just keep opening containers. Every container gives progress. Chests, ammo boxes, food containers, everything helps. You also find sprites wandering around the map. The reason to extract a level 1 sprite is if you've never found it before. Once extracted, it goes into your gallery forever. Your main goal is to level them up and then extract them before dying. For example, my demon sprite reached level 3. If I lose, I will lose this sprite's level progress. If I extract it, the progress is saved. Extraction sites are marked on the map. When you reach one, you can call in an extraction crate. Be warned, this alerts the entire lobby. Players can rush your location and eliminate you before extraction finishes. At extraction sites, there's also a Sprite Dust Services terminal where you can buy portable extractors, buy XP, scan for nearby sprites, upgrade weapons. Calling an extraction crate takes a long time. While you're waiting, everyone can see the event and potentially attack you. Eventually the crate arrives. You can place multiple sprites inside it, including inventory sprites and the one on your back. After extraction, you receive sprite dust and all progress is saved. Any new sprites you extracted are permanently added to your gallery. The nearby sprites can mark nearby sprites on the map. I also bought portable extractors. These attach to your pickaxe slot. When I used one, extraction happened almost instantly. It's much safer than calling an extraction crate because it doesn't alert everyone nearby. They're expensive, but definitely worth using. If you win a match, your sprites are automatically extracted as part of the Victory Royale. So there are 3 ways to extract sprites. Win the match. Use a portable extractor. Use a normal extraction site. After the match, an extraction report shows how many sprites you extracted. Your ultimate goal is to master sprites. When you find a new sprite, extract it immediately so it gets added to your collection. After that, focus on leveling it up and extracting it whenever you gain a level. There are also gold versions of every sprite. These are extremely rare. As far as I know, gold sprites don't provide the normal abilities. Instead, they grant bonus XP. The rarest sprite is the gold 0-point sprite. Gold sprites are absurdly rare, but they grant bonus XP from eliminations. This effect pairs with a Victory Royale crown, so you could get over 1,600 XP for every elimination, which makes a gold sprite great for players who want to level up the battle pass fast. Here are your chances to find the gold sprites. So that's basically everything. I think that explains everything about sprites. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Where's a hero to fight when you need one?